Yo, it's good. It's your man, 100 grand Ross with The Rock Never Stops. It seems imminent that Pascal Siakim is going to move on. If I'm honest with y'all, I'm not excited about it. I'm not really here for it. I believe that franchises are best when they hang on to their franchise player. And when they've brought them a championship, you let them go out into glory. Meaning, you keep them around. You let them be a part of the franchise in different ways, in leadership ways, and you continue to build around them pretty much until the end, a la Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant. I think Pascal deserves that end. But if they do trade him, they better get more than what I've been seeing in some of these trade scenarios. I've been seeing the Indiana Pacers. And somebody was saying Bruce Brown. I always get them mixed up. Bruce Brown and 3 first-round picks. That's the most bullshit trade I ever seen. I'm going to be real with y'all. If that happens, I'm going to be looking at Masai Ujiri side-eye, pull him to the side like family's supposed to do in a back room and be like, what the hell are you doing? There's no way you trade an all-NBA, multiple-time all-NBA forward in his prime, healthy, for a role player, a bench role player on a championship team, and first-round picks. We know right now just about how useless first-round picks are. If they're not landing in the top 3, they're just about useless. And this team really doesn't need more young guys to develop. If you're going to trade him to Indiana, you better be getting back Benedict Mathurin. You better be getting back Andrew Nembhard and 2 to 3 first-round draft picks, where it's centered around young assets that are not just promising, but look like future starting NBA players, if not fringe all-stars for the future, which I think Benedict Mathurin has that type of an outlook. You look at his body, the way he moves athletically, his finishing, getting to the free throw line, all the metrics say that he's going to be good as hell. Andrew Nembhard as well. But it's to say that there's no way, there's absolutely no way he should be getting traded when the center of that trade is big as hell, question marks, draft picks. Now, why do I say that? Big as hell, question marks. Some people think of the draft and they're like, oh, you could potentially get the number 1 pick. First of all, this upcoming draft ain't shit. I think it's well known around the NBA. This upcoming draft, ain't nobody worried about it. Ain't nobody looking at this draft saying, oh, we have to make sure we land in the top. Get out of here. There's no Victor Wembanyama. Shoot, there's not even a Scoot Henderson in this draft. There's a couple Brandon Millers, but there's no Scoot Henderson or Victor Wembanyama in this draft. There's not even an Amen Thompson in this draft, where you look at him and you say, hey, you know what? If everything pans out, look at the physical aspect of this player. They can be elite. There's none of those. Now, 2 years from now, okay, there might be, but that's if you get the number 1 pick. You see, gambling on a draft pick is just about as useless as gambling, period. You don't know until the dice come up. You don't know until the cards are flipped over. And to lose something that's guaranteed, right now, guaranteed all NBA level in his prime, which, to be honest, we will be lucky if even one of the current Toronto Raptors ever becomes an all-NBA player. I can see Scottie becoming an all-star. Quickly, I don't know. I think he's a definite NBA starting point guard. RJ Barrett as well. I don't necessarily forecast either of them as a multiple-time all-star. So you're going to get rid of somebody who you can only hope one of the guys on this current roster ever reaches his level. That would be blasphemous. I don't think Masai Ujiri is going to do that. If he goes anywhere, it'll be for assets, real assets, not picks, not just salary dumps, because they're getting a bunch of money off the books anyways, Gary Trent Jr. This needs to be for young, promising players who we know what we're going to get from. And it seems to me the way Masai is moving, if that's what he was able to get for OG Anunoby, RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, and I believe a high second-round pick. If he could get that for OG Anunoby, damn it, I expect a whole lot more for Pascal Siakam, who is the bigger fish of the two. OG just got re-signed for, 4 years, $130 million? Pascal's going to get somewhere close to $200 million. And he'll deserve it. You put Pascal Siakam in Indiana, they become contenders. You put Pascal on almost any of these other teams trying to get back into the playoff hunt. You put him on Sacramento. You put him on Golden State. You put him on any of these other teams. They become contenders. And I expect a king's weight in gold in return. Now, aside from that, I think the Toronto Raptors are realizing just how much they need Jakob, whether they keep Pascal or not. They need a big man in the middle. He shouldn't be going anywhere, especially with Christian Koloko. Can somebody give me an update on Christian Koloko? What is going on? It was some sort of nasal issue, and he's just been out. The boy looked promising last year. I was looking forward to his sophomore year. I was looking forward to seeing the jump that he would make. It's been a little disappointing. But they need a man in the middle. The East is just too deep. You need that rebounder. You need that rim protection. But as always, I want to know what you all think. Where do the Toronto Raptors go with Pascal Siakam? What do you think they should get in return? Get at me in the comment section. You know we're going to chop it up there. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. And I'm out. Peace.